Welcome back.
Guys, we're still here in the same clothes.
It's a different day, not the same day.
It's completely the same day. We're going to try a new thing. We're going to try to upload shorter stuff, but same day. So this is literally right after we just filmed one. So this time we're going to talk a little bit different, maybe some different sports. If you hear talking, the same females are still in the background. But this time we're going to talk about basketball. Basketball, baseball, UFC. Just real quick over the baseball, Gabriel. That was for you. They tried to cut it out, but I made sure that you were seen. But yeah, so it's obviously midpoint of the NBA season. Mm-hmm. Maybe not a whole lot of storylines, not any big ones. I think you can definitely talk about the Spurs' second-year leap with this staff and with Wemby.
Yeah.
There's the Bulls still stuck in mediocrity. They're a game over 500 at this point.
That's pretty much the story with every playing team in the East.
Yeah. I mean, I would be surprised that Orlando is so as low as they are. Truthfully, I thought this would have been the year, but...
I mean, they're not jumping anyone that's in the playoffs right now. I think the East is pretty much set in that top six.
Yeah. Anyways, there's... Trade deadline is coming up somewhat soon. It's in February
6th.
So
and there's only been one move
February
made,
6th.
And that was the Trae Young.
The Trae Young
to DC move.
I was surprised, but at the same time, I think it was time for him to go in Atlanta. We've talked about this like a lot for some reason about how I don't think Trae Young just plays a winning brand of basketball. It's very much about it's not the most efficient.
That was very evident in his trade value. It was Corey Kispert and CJ McCollum.
Like, the Wizards.
No picks.
Yeah.
Like knowing someone like the other, like the Mikal Bridges trade a few years ago where they got 5 first-round picks in return.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're gonna tell me he's gonna get that big of a return and Trae Young can't get a single pick to him? Like that just tells me about his trade value.
I personally think Mikal brings more value to winning, which I know that's your point. And also,
yeah, that's what
you'll get more for a two-way player in this league than for a one-way guard who turns the ball over a lot and is not the most efficient scorer.
But we've seen him carry a team to a playoffs, to a conference finals.
Yeah, through a good Knicks squad that year.
And now he goes to a really young roster in DC where he probably won't play this season.
No.
But you've got Alex Sarr there, you got a good big for him, and you've got Keyshawn George, Bilal Coulibaly.
Mm-hmm.
So many young guys that he can kind of just restart with and help with. So, I honestly don't like that move for Washington that much. I think at least for the Hawks, I like Dyson Daniels and Jalen Johnson just running the show. Mm-hmm. And then you bring in Corey Kispert, a guy that can just light it up, and TJ McCollum, guys that are just spark plugs off the bench.
CJ, he's more like that veteran presence for me, though. I mean, the Hawks they're a pretty young team.
Yeah.
But veteran presence who's been around the block before, and he's still efficient, good scorer.
But I feel like they need, especially for the playoffs, I feel like they don't have any guys who have been there before, and CJ brings that. He can be a guy that you lean on to score in the playoffs, because obviously Jalen Johnson is having an amazing season, but who knows how much he's going to score. And outside of that, you don't have any marquee scorers on that team.
Yeah, I think CJ at least helps or aids that. It takes the pressure off.
Yeah.
Is Quinn Snyder still the coach, or did he get fired?
No, he's still the coach.
Okay, yeah. He's a very interesting looking man.
It's kind of the similar. He used to coach Mizzou. But I feel like it's kind of the similar situation with the Bulls. They're just stuck in that plane, and they're not.
If we're gonna talk about the Bulls,
If you want to
talk about Derrick Rose.
His number did just get retired. That was pretty cool just to watch. Growing up,
Kevin Huerter, game winner.
I think everybody in Chicago, I think maybe young kids everywhere were Derrick Rose fans. I don't know a single person that does not like him, except for Colin.
I love Derrick Rose.
Yeah, I love Derrick Rose.
But yeah, it was really cool to see that. I have a poster in my room of him dunking on that, and it's the Miami one where he's supposed to double team and he dunks on whoever Anthony is. I used to have his shoes. I used to want to wear them to school all the time. My mom told me no, but it was really cool to see that. Like, you know, it made me feel old for sure. Like seeing somebody that I quite literally grew up watching just get his number retired, and he's only 37, which is kind of crazy to think about. Like how time works.
He was only in the league, or he's only been out of the league for like 3 seasons when you really think about it, because he was around for a little while with Minnesota and Detroit.
Yeah, I mean he came in. I think he was 18 or 19. And I mean, to win Rookie of the Year and then to win MVP, I think at 22, right? I mean, the impact that he had, like, everybody talks about he's bigger than MJ in Chicago, and that would definitely be true. I think just because he's from there, it helps.
Yeah.
But if we're going to go into more about who the Bulls are as a team, they're playing better as of recently. They've kind of found their footing again. Vooch is the most consistent player that nobody wants. But it's a weird way to do it because it's a lot of young guys who are veterans, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like the way that their team is built. It's different than it has been in the past because this time they're not older and still a playing team. They're younger, but still a playing team. And hopefully this year is the year where they can get over that and maybe play a series and get that valuable experience.
Do you see them making any move at the deadline?
Well, originally they were going to be sellers, but now I think it's going to depend on their play up until the deadline. If they're still winning, they're going to become buyers, I feel like. I just don't know. If you want to be a buyer, you got to be ready to give up your assets.
I mean, you can try to capitalize on the weak East, obviously. Like I said, I think the top 6 in the East are locked, but that's just not true. Like, if they went out and wanted to get someone...
I think Philly's the one that might fall.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. And Cleveland has been a little bit disappointing, for me at least.
For sure. Their depth has just been tested this season, and Darius Garland is not the same player that he was.
No. But, I mean, I just think it'll really depend on their play going into it. They've run the double big lineup now because they called up Lachlan Aldridge from the G League team, so he comes off and plays a little bit. They have Zach Collins, but now they run Jalen Smith and Vooch at the same time, which I think makes the defense a lot better when Vooch is on the floor because Jalen Smith he's a much better shot blocker and he's younger and more
athletic. He's an okay defender.
Yeah, but he can block shots, and I think that's
a little bit. Yeah,
that's what it comes out. And he's just much more athletic. He's a much better. If you're going to go pick and roll, you have 2 lob threats with him and Modest. Modest has played very well as of recently. Yeah. The MIP might be coming in for him, hopefully. It seems like Kobe has kind of taken a little bit of a lesser role, which I think has helped them. But he's still your closer. Like, Giddey's just not that good of a scorer to be your closer. Now, if we're going to talk about glue, though, Trey Jones. I mean, he's
been a real difference maker for the Bulls this year.
Well, he is, and that's the truth. But he just got hurt, hamstring strain, after he had one of the games of his life against Minnesota. But glue guy, you gotta love guys like Trey Jones who are willing to just do the dirty work. I mean, he's 6'1" in the NBA. That takes a lot.
And he's putting up like 15, 5, and 5 a night, and playing great defense.
Yeah, great. He reminds me a lot of Colin Simmons out there.
Oh, thank you, sir. New intramural season, by the way. Yeah.
1-0. Yep. Actually,
playoffs.
I would recommend Bannock. Bannock would definitely be the.
Bannock gets the MVP for that one.
Yeah, he carried us in that first half through sluggish offense. Carson and Owen picked it up in the second half, which I think we all expected.
Yeah.
Owen was smoking in the gym though.
Yeah.
No smoking in the gym.
Yeah, that's the number one.
I'll be smoking.
But clutch play. We made plays when it mattered.
Yeah. Trent was there.
He gave us subs.
Trent gave us rest at times.
Yeah. Yes, he did.
Yeah. Well, because Trent sometimes forgets to just grab the ball. Like I always say, if I'm rebounding, it means I'm pissed off that you guys aren't. And there were a couple of times when I was down there, I was like, "What the fudge?"
I was a little bit like Audi Crooks. Out on defense sometimes. But.
So I got blown by a lot in the fourth quarter. I was very tired.
It was very shocking. Yeah. I have never seen this man look so lost on defense before.
I felt so foreign.
I was honestly disappointed in it.
Yeah, that's okay. But there was like one possession when I really locked in, and then I was tired after. Like I was so tired.
It was a very tiring game. The cold did not help me at all.
Yeah. But it was just the fourth quarter, I promise. The first 3 quarters we were cool. But to still talk about maybe the mid-season stuff, do we think Giannis goes? I
think he has to, and there's a report that came out today that the Bucks are finally realizing that it's probably the best for them at this point to move on from them because they're out of the play-in race in the East right now.
Yeah.
And that's just absurd. I don't think there's really a move that you can make right now that makes them
better,
a contender.
Yeah.
So I think you just have to go into rebuild mode at this point. I don't think Doc Rivers is the coach of the future for them.
Gosh, no.
I think they need a coaching change after the season as well. I do think Giannis gets moved. I don't know where to. Like Brooklyn, Golden State. I feel like those teams that have the cap space, and then the Warriors, obviously, with Butler out for the season. If they want any chance of actually contending this season, you go get Giannis.
You want to take advantage of Curry's. He's 37. Teams are still guarding him like crazy. Although he's kind of like LeBron in the way that's just like you can never really fully stop him as long as he can shoot a 3. As long as he can get the shot off, you still like his chances. This is gonna sound really bad, but Doc Rivers is like the Mike Tomlin of the NBA. He won.
I understand that.
He had the one NBA chip, but he's also had the most blown 3-1 leads in the playoffs ever.
I feel like he's more like Ty Lue.
Yeah.
In terms of coaches.
I like Ty.
I feel like Doc Rivers is a little lower on me.
I think Ty Lue
to be able to compare him to Mike Tomlin.
I think Ty Lue is a very good coach, and
yeah.
I think
Tomlin's a very good coach too. But
I think Tomlin is a good.
But also, Lue's been gifted some rosters that Tomlin has not been. So that's
Rivers.
It's a rough.
Where are we going? Okay.
There's so many names.
There's so many strong black men that we just named.
Yes.
Smart men. But yeah, I like the Giannis to Golden State. I wouldn't hate seeing, I talk about this, Zach LaVine going there to Golden State. Like, yes, he may not give you your defense, but
and that's
he can
just
help
a lot
score.
Cheaper deal to make for the Warriors.
And also, I think if you can go and get Giannis, you could put Kuminga in a Bucks team that is not competing for anything, so he can actually get run. He can actually get reps. Then the Bulls can trade for him, which happened. I don't know why we haven't yet. But that's. Do you think Zion goes?
No, I really don't. I feel like the Pelicans like him, and
For whatever reason.
I mean, I like him. I think if he can stay healthy, I think he can stay healthy. If he can stay healthy, then like he is that centerpiece. Also, I'm just not sure what team is willing to take on Zion for a good return right now. And the Pelicans aren't in a situation where they absolutely have to offload him because they're going to get a great draft pick this coming season.
Within that same draft class, what do you guys think about Ja Morant?
The J.A. Morant dude.
He's playing a lot better recently.
Okay,
Than he
isn't he hurt again?
He might be, but he for like a 3-game stretch, he was averaging like 25 and 10, which is shades of the old Ja Morant, obviously.
Which is crazy because he's only 26. Yeah, his elbow.
He's that old?
He'll be reevaluated in 3 weeks.
So he was that old already.
Yeah, I mean he's been in the league for a while.
Yeah.
I just don't think we realize it because of how little he plays. Very injury prone.
He's more likely to get moved than Zion for me.
I mean,
honestly, because the Grizzlies can still try to play for something this season if they want to make a play-in push. Yes, Bannock?
I mean, they traded Desmond Bain in the offseason. I kind of see it as they're going to sell Ja at the deadline.
Also, there's just... I know Ja wants to stay there, but there's clearly like bad blood just in the locker room with him and his teammates. They don't want him around. I don't think he's good for the culture.
No.
I think he just needs a change of scenery.
No, yeah, he unfortunately does not fit the grit and grind that Memphis has built. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'll be surprised if Ja left, truthfully, just because of how much he wants to stay. But at the same time, it's kind of the same thing. I don't know who's going to trade for him and how you're going to get a good return.
Giannis for Ja?
Straight up.
Throw some picks.
That would take. I mean, Memphis interior defense would be really, really hard to score on. That would.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think. Speaking of offloading, Sacramento's that they're just gonna get rid of everybody. I'm assuming
they really need to.
Yeah, just rebuild.
Like literally everyone's on the table besides I think who's it Maxime Renault and Keegan Murray I think is what they said are their only like players that they're keen on keeping. But Sabonis, DeRozan, Levine, just everyone can go.
I agree.
Full retooling.
I agree. I mean, I would like to see a guy like DeMar go to a contender. I feel like he's kind of one of those guys. The definition of ethical hoops. Like, he plays because he loves basketball. He's talked about it a lot. And, I mean, obviously what he did for Chicago in those 3 seasons. Like, he gave them hope. He gave us hope. Especially that one year when he finished 3rd in MVP voting. Like, that was really special.
I really feel like Kuminga's going to get dealt to the Kings, and the Warriors will get one of Levine or DeRozan to come in and be that secondary scorer for them. That just makes too much sense, honestly. Kuminga's been linked to the Kings more than any team, it feels like.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know if there's really a whole lot of other teams I would say that should be big sellers or big buyers. But if we're going to talk about something else, we can definitely talk about the Clippers and their big turnaround.
That's what I was going to say is how good they've been playing of late.
They've got, I think it's 15-3 over their last 18 games. They won, didn't they win like 9 in a row in there, 10 in a row in there?
Something like, yeah, they had the longest win streak at one point. I think it was 9.
I think that just shows you how valuable and good a healthy Kawhi can be for a team.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of people had written him off because of how injury prone he had been, and then he dropped like 2 50-point games in a week. Harden has.
He's silently having just a great season though. Like, it's not vintage Harden by any means, but he's efficient and he keeps the offense flowing. And then honestly, like outside of Kawhi, I think Zubac is their most valuable player. Like for sure, just with the rebounds and the defense.
He's averaging 15 and 11 Zubac with a block a game.
Yeah, he's been great this season.
I would also, I mean, you got to talk about guys like Derek Jones Jr. I mean, he hasn't played a whole lot from what I see
this season.
I mean, he's been hurt from what it looks like, but and when he does play, he's averaging 10 points with a block. And that's
he just hasn't played enough to make an impact.
Yeah.
But, like, some of those offseason signings, like, obviously Chris Paul was a dud, and then Brook Lopez, it's even worse with him. Like, he hasn't brought anything
I think he's in
to the team, really.
I think he's in their rotation now, though, which is
Yeah,
good.
but he's getting you, like, 2 rebounds a game at his size, and
he's old.
He's just slow.
Yeah.
It wasn't a great move in my mind. Like, 36% from the field as a 7-footer is just crazy.
Yeah.
And that's because he only shoots threes.
Yeah. Yeah. The
but
NBA,
they're on the come up, so
they are, and I think you got to give Ty Lue a lot of credit.
I think they can definitely pass Portland and Golden State if they don't make a move. So, but still, I think they're kind of just locked into the plan.
I would agree. I would definitely say Phoenix has surprised me because Dillon Brooks has played at an all-star level.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of just been known as a menace, and now he's actually being a valuable contributor.
Him and Grayson Allen on the same team is just a force to be reckoned with.
I really don't.
That's just
Grayson
2 dogs.
Allen. I do not rock with Grayson Allen at all.
That's okay. He's a great player.
I wouldn't describe him as a great player, but
He definitely is.
he's a player of all time.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, well, it says here, like, should Phoenix trade for a guy like Giannis? But I don't know what they're gonna give up.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd be messing with something.
Yeah. I mean, you can always trade like Noah Senge for Giannis straight up.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, I mean Noah Senge, a lot of upside. A lot of upside. 6'10" guy who can. Never mind. Don't worry about
Next.
that. Don't worry about that. But we did just go to switch over to college. College had a very exciting week. Overall, freshmen have been balling out over the past week or so.
Yep.
You're going to know their names better than I. I know their faces. I don't really know their names. I've just seen it in passing. But there was a 34 points. There was 43, 46, like 42.
3 40-point games from freshmen. Keaton Wagler, I think, led them. He's Illinois freshman with 46.
Yeah. That was like, he was like 19 of 21 from the field.
Yeah,
or
and then
it was.
AJ DeBansa, 43. He's at BYU, projected #1 pick. He's insane at 6'10", moving like the way he does. And then it was Kingston Flemings with 42. Or 46 for Houston in a loss, surprisingly, against a really good Texas Tech team. But, yeah, this class is just so much better than we've seen in a while, and it's clear why they get those 2003 draft class comparisons, because you really have 3 or even 4 players that would be #1 picks in most draft classes. And, like, the whole top 10 could be just generational players.
I could see. I mean, you got Boozer in there too to talk about this draft class. And
yeah, he's one of those top guys for sure.
There's a lot going on, but like next year's class, I've heard like at least when I was playing 2K, they worry about like next year's class.
How good it'll be.
Yeah.
Is Tyron Stokes coming in? Is he the main guy? You don't know. That's fine.
You know I don't know.
But it's not gonna compare to this one. That's for sure.
Yeah. No, I think this is definitely the best class.
Well, because you've got like so many great freshmen, but the like veteran depth in the class is also just insane.
I forget which class it was, but they were talking about some class recently that had secretly been like a draft class that had actually been really, really good that hadn't gotten enough talk. Might have been 2021, might have been 22. One of those classes where it was like they're actually like really good when you look at them.
Yeah.
Fully, but we could talk about Mizzou basketball. We were just at these past
game of the year, for Mizzou so far.
Yeah, the Oklahoma game. Oklahoma is a rival, I guess.
Old Big 12 rival.
Old Big 12 rival. That game was pretty cool. Colin and I were there. Dix and Kiki were also there. Definitely one of those where it was like no yes shots at the end.
Yeah.
Both times, especially the Mark Mitchell one.
Yeah, he's not necessarily the guy you want shooting a deep 3-4 game, but he made it.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
He did make it, and then he ran around like a little kid.
I mean, even going into OT, the Trent Pierce shot, he had 1 point the whole game. Before
that was his first field goal.
And that was a very deep 3, and he sunk it. And probably shouldn't have been that close with Oklahoma.
No.
But that's a win that kind of, I don't know if you'd say saved the season, but that would really throw a wrench in the season for sure. And then T.O. Barrett, got to talk about him.
First start of the year, or was his first collegiate start?
First start of the year.
Career high, 21 points. I saw a great Dennis Gates quote. I was going to say great Dennis quotes, Kate, but anyways.
Hey, I got you.
Yeah. He said that he willed them to victory, and when you watch, like he did all the little things. If he turned the ball over, he's the first one back on defense. He was playing, phenomenal defense. A lot of back taps, a lot of hands in the lane, a couple steals.
Mm-hmm.
How good Mizzou's perimeter defense, I think, definitely gets overshadowed by some of the struggles that they've had. But how good they actually are, they have 3 guys on the perimeter who are really, really good, and Robinson, Mack, and Barrett.
And then Stone is such an underrated defender as well, but he has more of a role on offense, so he kind of gets to take lesser assignments, obviously.
Yeah, Jaden Stone, he reminds me a lot of Caleb Williams. We were talking about it. Like, if he's on the move off platform, he's great, fading away from the basketball. If he has time to set up and think about it, he's not as great of a player. I think he overthinks it maybe a little bit. This is me telling a D1 athlete how to play basketball. Yeah, because I am a D1 athlete.
Absolutely.
As we spoke about. D1 tennis player. Me. Yes. I'm a good
tennis player. You can't talk about like T.O. Barrett's immersion without talking about Anthony Robinson's fall off.
Yeah.
Like, he just looks so not confident out there when he plays, and he was trying to force stuff against Oklahoma to like get back in, like get his spot back or whatever. But I just really don't know what's going on with him, because we've seen him be great at times against great teams, but he just disappears too often is the problem with him.
I would say the Oklahoma game, he took a couple good shots. He had a couple open threes that he missed. But yeah, there was some force. Like, he took this mid-range shot. I don't know if it was early in the shot clock, but he takes this mid-range shot and he like airballs it. But he's still engaged, so it's good to see that.
You know what you're getting on the defensive end, obviously. Like, he's still going to be in the rotation because of how good he is as a defender.
It was the layup that he took. Like, he had stolen it, fast break. He was running down and he like smoked the layup. And
he's also one of those players that gets visibly upset on the court, and he has to just stop doing that. Like, that is just not going to help him at all. Like, clapping the hands, putting his head down, and I feel like that's what gets Gates the most frustrated out of everything, is seeing how hard he is on himself, because that's not helping anyone.
I think that Oklahoma game was the most emotion I think I'd ever seen out of Dennis Gates. He definitely, you talk about, like, there was some coaches meetings throughout the week, and there was just stuff going on, and I think, like, they needed that game, and against a rival, a team that you should be beating, I don't think I've ever seen him that frustrated. Like, that's the most I've ever seen him yell. You saw after they had won, there's a clip of him, like, he runs onto the floor with his arms out. Like, I've never seen that much emotion out of Dennis Gates, ever. He, for some reason, hates Sebastian Mack. Sebastian Mack, I definitely say, like, he did not play a lot, but he played well in the time that he was out there.
He had an impactful, like, we said it like a loud 4 points.
It was, a layup, and then the mid-range shot that he had. I mean, he was there, and he was.
And he plays good defense.
Yeah,
like, I get that the guard rotation is maybe not great, but I feel like he should have a spot in it. I get you want to see a Boat get his minutes and get developed, but he just hasn't shown me anything that he's going to be a staple on this team.
No, unfortunately.
No.
He's probably going to transfer. I imagine
he
that.
Probably should.
Yeah. I don't think Dennis Gates likes him. These are.
But yeah, just like the current state of Mizzou, I know, like, in the past few, like, bracketologies, we're always in that, like, first team out or last team in situation. Right now, I don't see this team as a tournament team.
No.
I feel like you definitely have to turn it up here. You can't rely on T.O. giving you 20 every night.
No.
Because he's not going to do that. And honestly, I just don't want to see much more Jacob Cruz minutes in conference play. He's shown me that he is not built for the SEC level of competition this season as a starter. Trent Pierce feels like he went off in like the first 3 games when he came back, and then it's like he's just been
a bench,
like a bench warmer almost, and I don't think that's the best way to utilize him.
I would agree, especially if you just made Trent Pierce a captain. I don't see. I guess Jordy. Was that his name? Jordy Fernandez? That him?
For the Nets?
No, that's not him. Fernandez last year. What's his name?
Fernandez?
Jeremy
Sanchez?
That guy.
The other Hispanic name?
Yes. He said, I knew Jordy Fernandez was a name. Jeremy Sanchez. That's his name?
Yeah, Jeremy Sanchez.
I think he was a captain last year, but he also didn't
He was
play.
a walk-on. Yeah, he was just a good leader, I guess.
That was different. Do we have another guest?
That's good.
Gabe
Oh,
was joining.
What's his last name?
Whelan.
Oh, well, his Seahawks just made the Super Bowl.
He's wearing the pants.
We talked about it in the last episode.
Yeah, you missed the Seahawks talk. Sorry, you missed. But I think I'm sure. I think that's all we got with Mizzou ball.
Mizzou, yeah. We can pivot into
UFC.
more recent stuff. UFC 324, and B-Man is definitely the most knowledgeable.
B-Man in the
On that
chair
topic.
joins the couch.
Putting me in the middle.
Is that good? You comfortable?
No, this is dumb. I don't like this. Bannock lead.
All right, so UFC 324, started the year for UFC, 6-week break, and also started the Paramount Plus era, and it was a banger. Started off with like 3 first-round finishes in a row,
Yeah.
and then 4 decisions to start, and then a couple decisions. And then the main card was also really good.
I just want to preface, this was the first UFC card I'd ever watched in my life. Like, I had never really been a UFC fan. I'm more of a boxing guy. I think I've talked about this. For boxing, it's not as entertaining anymore. Nobody really wants to fight. So I came over, watched a couple fights. I was entertained. I would say it was a good first impression.
You guys got to see did you see the Josh Hokett interview?
Yes,
We were watching.
he is a
We
character.
were watching that here.
Yeah.
He
That
said a lot of
was-
stuff.
That was crazy.
Some things about Brittany Griner. Yeah. Just
Yeah,
interesting guy.
Kind of reminded me a little bit of Chael Sonnen, like he was trying to be Chael Sonnen. But for the main card, we had one of the fighting nerds, John Silva, go up against Arnold Allen, who is a really good, both really good featherweight prospects. Obviously, John Silva's already lost to Diego Lopez going for the belt. I really thought that fight could have gone either way. I don't know. I like John Silva. It'll be interesting to see if he gets a shot for the belt or if he fights somewhere like Yair. It'll be interesting. The women's fight, Natalia Silva, Rose Namajunas. I kind of thought Rose got robbed.
I would agree with
yeah.
that.
This same way John Silva Arnold Allen fight, I think it really could have gone either way, but I think Rose had it.
I think with that fight in particular, like, unless they're saying her third round was that much better than what... Because the third round was good for... What's her name? Silva. Yeah, the third round was really good for her. I was talking about that when we were there. I was like, she's had a much better round, but unless they gave that first round to her or it was tied...
But I feel like, and I could be wrong because I don't watch enough how all the significant strikes work and everything, but Rose was definitely throwing more.
Yeah, especially in the first two.
Like Silva was just really just dancing around the...
There was a lot of
ring.
dancing. It was a lot of...
between both of them, but Silva really just didn't throw anything in the first 2 rounds, it felt like.
And then the heavyweight fight, Waldo Cortez Acosta, the Dominican Papi, versus
Yes!
Derek
Platinum power!
Lewis.
Yes!
I kind of felt like Derek Lewis just gave up in the second round.
Yeah. Really did.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, that was a bit...
I don't know what that defense was. He went dead bug on him, and then he just got so easily knocked
I
out.
really just think he got really tired. I mean, he's a
That's probably
40-year-old
what it is,
out there.
Is he done?
He might be, because I think if he would have won that fight against Acosta, Cortez Acosta, he would have gotten a title shot after, obviously, Gon and Aspinall have to rematch, but I don't know, man. I think Derek Lewis should maybe consider hanging him up soon.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just like, obviously, I was messing around because I was in a spot where everybody was going for Derek Lewis, and I was like, well, no, you got to go for the Dominican dude. So I was going for Cortez Acosta, that's him. I gave him his nickname. He's not Salsa Boy. He's Platano Power. And I liked him. Yeah, he was big boys. Some big boys in there. Yeah, you saw the belly just moving around a lot. But the next, I see it.
Yeah, Sean O'Malley, Song Yadong, yet again.
I think that one was a robbery.
Yeah,
too.
on the third decision of the main card, I felt like this one could have gone either way.
Song Yadong.
I think Song Yadong won that fight.
I agree. Yeah. And the way O'Malley was talking after, you would have thought O'Malley dominated him.
Yeah.
He was talking about he was way slower than I thought.
He was so confident.
Yeah, and it was like you won by 1 point because you had a good third round.
Yeah. And I really don't. I know Sean kind of deserved. I don't think he deserves the rematch with Piotr after that fight.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be in line for it, but I don't know. I could see maybe him and Umar fight after Umar beat Figgy.
Oh yeah. That was a good final prelim fight.
It really was, yeah. And then for the main event, Gaethje Patty.
That was a great fight.
This was an amazing fight. This was a great finish
for how dominant Gaethje was. It was a really fun fight to watch.
Yeah.
Scouters don't get knocked out, man.
That was an insane.
How much of a beating he took was
and he just wouldn't go down.
Yeah. I gotta give Patty some credit. Cause if I had been beaten that much, I probably would have just I'm done, throwing the towel.
Yeah.
But you gotta give him some credit. I think he showed that he deserved to be there, despite what's his name, the human highlight reel or whatever.
Yeah, the highlight, Justin Gaethje.
Yeah. I've never seen him fight before. I know who Patty was. I had no idea who Justin was.
Justin he's known.
I think that was obviously I've known about Justin because he's a pretty big fighter, but I've never watched any of his fights. I feel like, and he really the way he approached it, he wants to be technical, and then he just throws it out the window and just does whatever he wants.
Yeah,
it's just so funny.
His fight with Max Holloway, I'm pretty sure at UFC 300, was just incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, because that's what Taylor, we were watching it, but she was saying, she was like, yeah, his fight IQ is not there. And I was just like, what is she talking about?
He has no vision.
But every time he like threw a punch, his head was just like this, just waiting to be like punched.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's gonna get knocked out like that. Like someone's gotta take advantage of that. Yeah. So.
But no, I mean it was a great fight, or a great fight card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited for UFC on Paramount Plus.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little disappointed with the ads in between rounds, like not getting to be able to see the like the fight corners. But all in all, great that we don't have to pirate it or pay $100 to watch it every weekend.
Yes.
So
I agree. Yeah, Taylor disagreed with you on that. She said that she would prefer to pay it if she got everything, as opposed to just having it for free with the ads. So
I want to see all like the behind the scenes.
yeah,
stuff.
I love the corners in between rounds. But
yeah.
You just want? Are we jumping into a top 5? Do you
look-
just want to stay up here? Or?
I'll just stay up here.
Yeah.
Is everybody involved in the top 5?
We should.
Are we gonna go
you
through
guys,
that?
you guys just want to do your top? Okay, yeah.
Why don't we just go? Can we go in a circle?
Is it?
Do you know what the
we
top
can,
5
we
is?
can go.
Yeah,
pretty
we got.
fast, I guess.
Is it? Wait, what do you?
Fast
think
food
it is?
chains
Is
or
it-
just chains in general?
Chain restaurants, like sit down.
Chain
Chain-
restaurants.
Yeah, it has
Sit
to be
down
sit-down
restaurants?
restaurants.
Sit down
Yeah.
restaurants?
Gosh.
Okay, yeah.
So
you-
they can't be fast food, or they just have to be chains?
It can't have a drive-through.
It can't have a drive-through.
It cannot have a drive-through.
Come on,
This is a lot
I would
harder.
say if it has a drive-through, the primary it has to be primary sit down.
Okay.
Like you're gonna go sit down and get served at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Like you don't.
Yeah.
Do we want to work like Bannock around?
I feel like you got to go that way.
I don't have a top 5.
Okay, Kiki's starting it then.
I'll narrate it. Yeah.
So are we just doing like one at a time or?
Yeah. Start with your number 5.
Yeah, number 5. I'm gonna go around.
My number 5, I don't know if you guys have it, it's Charleston's. We have it at home.
I've heard of it.
I've never
Uh,
heard of it. No.
It's just like a little sit-down restaurant. You can get like burger or chicken or whatever. It's really good.
Period. Dixie.
My number 5 is Cracker Barrel, but only the breakfast.
Never had Cracker Barrel.
Amen.
It's
Cracker
solid.
Barrel's-
It's solid.
Mine would also probably be Cracker Barrel at number 5.
I feel like that's a good base.
Trust that it's on my
Yeah.
list. It's not number 5 though. My number 5 is B-Dubs.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay.
My number 5 is Cheesecake Factory.
Never had it.
I've only been there a
that's
couple
good.
times, but it's really good.
My number 5 is gonna be Abelardo's, Mexican place. That's so fire.
I'm gonna go Steak and Shake. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I like Steak and Shake. Good variety.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Las Margs. I'm gonna go Mexican
There you
place as well. All right, moving on to number 4.
My number 4 is Cheesecake Factory.
Still never had it.
My number 4 is Cheesecake Factory.
That's good.
Yeah, they must have
My
bought.
number 4 is going to be Longhorn Steakhouse.
Okay.
I think I've had it like once. Yeah.
My number 4 underrated pick is Big Biscuit.
Big
Y'all
biscuit.
ever had Big Biscuit?
That's a chain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Fire.
What?
Goated breakfast
A big
food.
biscuit.
Thank you.
My number 4 is Red Robin.
Okay.
Red Robin
Okay.
is so good.
I don't hate that.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's not
stay
bad.
along the same line. I'm gonna go Freddy's at my 4.
I'm gonna go Chili's. Yeah. I
Chill.
Yeah, I
4.
had Chili's for the first time last year for one of your birthdays because there's a lot of March babies. So yeah,
That's
Yeah, I think it
so
was
true.
one.
yeah. So it was for one of them. That was the first time I had it. Then I had it again, and I enjoyed it. That was after I was sick for a week, and I ate like a whole thing of ribs. Just me. Yeah.
All right, for my number 4.
I was hungry.
For number 4, I'm gonna go B-Dubs because I like some good wings.
Is it? I don't know if it's different here, but it feels like the B-Dubs, like the service has just gone down though.
Oh,
Like
I
it's
agree,
not the
actually.
same
I
as
feel
it
like
used to.
B-Dubs, you go there to like be at B-Dubs and not.
Yeah, it's not like because the
the
food's
food is-
awesome or
It's
anything.
giving after like high school football.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
All right.
I will say I like B-Dubs wings more than Wingstop.
Yeah. No,
Ooh,
Wingstop
no,
wings are
Wingstop
better.
wings.
No,
Wingstop
horrible
wings are
airball.
Horrible
I
Yeah,
consider
they're
this
good.
very like mid tier.
All right, moving on to
That's
top 3.
way too
My
overrated.
number 3 is Chili's.
My number 3 is Chili's.
My number 3, okay, we have them on the West Coast. Not so much out here, but Carrabba's Italian.
That's so gas. That is a good pick. Yes.
My number 3 is Texas Roadhouse.
My number 3 is Cracker Barrel.
Period.
I'll go with Buffalo Wild Wings at my 3.
Oh boy.
Full government.
See, this is what happens when I don't be thinking for real. Top 3. What do I?
You've had so much time, man.
Shush. All right. Actually, well, okay. It's more of a Chicago thing, but I'm gonna go Harold's Chicken. Yeah, that's good stuff.
All right, I'm gonna go Texas Roadhouse as well.
Rest in peace, Harold's Chicken GM. Just passed.
Okay, my number 2, I don't know if you guys have it here, but it's Andolini's. It's like a pizza place, but you get to like make your own pizza and like watch them like fire it or whatever.
It's like mod.
No, but that sounds fire.
Never had mod.
Okay.
My number 2 is also a thing at home. It's Dexter Barbecue.
Okay.
Is that a chain?
There's
Yeah,
like
we
6
looked
of
into
them.
it.
Okay.
My number, what are we, 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Texas Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Circling back, my number 2 is Cracker Barrel, but specifically to
Breakfast.
breakfast. Yeah.
My number 2 is Texas Roadhouse.
My number 2 is Waffle House.
That's my
Oh.
option. Holy shit.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Waffle House too. I like that.
Okay. I'm gonna go Olive Garden at number 2.
Never had it.
It's
I don't think I've had
overrated.
it.
It's-
Sorry, Panic.
So bad.
All right, top ones.
So you
my number 1 is Cheddar's. I love
okay.
Cheddar's. You can really get
Yes.
anything there. It's just like good food always.
My number 1 is Longhorn.
My number 1 will be El Maguey Forever and Always.
Yes.
Yes.
That is good.
My number 1 is Chili's.
My number 1 is gonna be Chili's.
My number 1 is Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, Portillo's. That's my one. Yeah.
My number 1's gonna be Chili's.
Yes.
I'm so jealous. Every time you post Portillo's on your story, my mouth like waters. I want
It's-
to try it so bad.
It's good stuff. Yeah. Let me tell you.
I think that's what we
All right, let's move on to song of the week.
Oh gosh.
Song. Is everybody going song of the week?
All right. Okay. Song of the week, people.
Hey,
Alright.
hey, song of the week.
Everyone
Everybody
We got
got
one more,
Song of the
one
week.
more.
I gotta look at my
Song of the week.
Spotify.
If you hear me
I'll
clap once.
Okay. We're starting with Kiki again.
No,
obviously.
Let's not start with you.
I'll start with song of the week.
Oh,
let's
let's
go
start with
left
that.
to right since
Yes,
we
let's
always
do
do
that.
our threes first. So, I'm gonna go "Best to You" by Blood Orange. Really good song. Also the artist of Champagne Coast.
I'm gonna go with "Gotta Have It," Kanye and Jay-Z off of Watch the Throne.
Okay, I'm gonna go "Stay Here for Life" by A$AP Rocky.
I'm gonna. Oh. Hello. I'm gonna go with "Magnets" by Disclosure and Lord.
I fucking love it.
What is
I'm
that?
gonna go Champagne
Please
Supernova
Please
by
don't get this
Oasis.
copyrighted.
No, they can't.
I'm
Let's
gonna
go back.
do Soulmate by Mac Miller.
Period.
Mouth.
Sleeping Alone, Flatland, Calvary.
Period.
My song of the week.
Sorry, is Orange Show Speedway by
Oh.
Lizzie
Oh, they're from
McAlpine.
Lubbock.
Fire.
Good.
Lubbock. So what was your song of the week? I was listening.
Orange Show Speedway by Lizzie McAlpine.
Okay.
Who's that?
Can I do the
Oh,
outro?
fuck off.
You want to do the outro?
Outro.
Yes. Do it. Give the kids a word of advice.
All right.
Yeah, be like Bannock.
Thanks. Yeah. Remember from the last episode. Be like
Oh my
Bannock.
God,
So
stop.
a little bit of advice. Stay safe out there in the cold. Make sure you get to class, but don't slip down any stairs or sidewalks. Thanks for watching the Chop House Pod.
Because they were gonna do that if you didn't tell them. Not
Yes.
to
Yes.
slip. They were gonna
Like,
fall.
comment, subscribe, tell your friends.
Logan, keep leaving funny comments.
Yes.
They're very humorous.
Mhm.
Okay.
We
all
will
right.
like them.
Engagement.
Yeah.